shot to Ramsey this time, and well, Wood just manages to smuggle that back behind.
I don't think Farman gets a touch, or does he? Rattles off the bar.
I don't see the dishes changing. No, if I don't. Yeah, but if I don't see the dishes, I don't care where you are in the parts of the house. If the dishes do not move,
to do with the final whistle about now.
Alright.
Too long for Kashani. Here's Woodyard. Here's Arnold. Nice quick feet from him. Tricky little fast player. Just hasn't really been able to get in the game enough, and Lincoln give it away almost criminally there. That's tiredness, really. Alexis Sanchez. Now Lucas Perez. Sanchez. Ozil to Walcott, who was in a glorious amount of space. Raggett getting it behind for the corner kick. And Lincoln City really tottering on the ropes now.
Just stretched, it just got stretched. See Walcott well onside. He's got a shoot from there. I don't know why he's thinking of pulling that back.
Perez with the corner, Lincoln getting that one away. This time Walcott is off target with his effort, but it's almost become like a shooting gallery in there in the last few minutes.
As it has, Walcott on the chest. Saw him hit the post in the first half with a volley. Lincoln and the Cowley brothers just want the whistle to blow.
And still support for Arsene Wenger. It's almost been a civil war among the fans.
There's only 3 there.
Trust you to say that. Certainly is the biggest storm he's had to face. Ramsey. But his players are certainly doing the job for him here. Arsenal not making any mistake is Lucas Perez. He had to wait to first half stoppage time for the breakthrough from Theo Walcott. And there's a bit of an element of luck about that with the deflection, but second half, Arsenal, well, they've got 5, and frankly it could have been quite a few more.
Yeah, Lincoln have been outclassed, and they certainly haven't disgraced themselves.
Lucas Perez right across the face of goal again.
We expect this golfing class, though. A team from the Premier League, a team from the 5th tier, just run out of steam. Playing against the side have been in the Champions League for however long.
And Lincoln are having to play, because of their success, they're victims of it in a way, a pretty hectic schedule. They have to play a fair few midweek games between now and the end of the season to get everything in. Big thing for them, of course, overriding everything is no good, as Danny Cowley's been saying, having a season like this and not getting their full league place back.
Absolutely. Quite right. And the Cowley brothers have totally transformed Lincoln City. You have to say, Lincoln City will do well to hang on to those brothers, because they are going places.
Ozil. Perez is hustled out of the ball. Easily cut up by Coquelin. Towards Walcott. Farman hasn't managed to collect it, and it will be a corner by the look of it. It was a Lincoln touch last. Just a question of how many now. Has been for a while. Coquelin. Arsenal on their way into the semi-finals of the competition, looking to win the FA Cup this year for the 3rd time in 4 seasons. No time added. Lincoln in the end put out of their misery. A rueful smile from Danny Cowley, but what a cup run from Lincoln. The FA Cup run of the season. One they'll never forget. Still smiles on Lincoln faces. They were outclassed in the second half. They did tire. Arsenal made their lofty Premier League status count. And Lincoln's run is over, but for them the more important business of reclaiming their Football League place now takes centre stage, and an effort to try to get to Wembley for the first time in the club's history by way of the FA Trophy. Brave Lincoln. In the first half they were absolutely terrific. In the second half they were overwhelmed.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's what Danny Cowley talking about before the game. They only know how to play one way, and they gave it a go. They pressed Arsenal high. They made a real game of it. Unfortunate to go in behind at the break, and in the second half, when Arsenal got the second, they really went through the gears, didn't they? And they're class told, but they've been brilliant, the Cowley brothers. They really have.
And they were already starting the preparation for the first leg of the FA Trophy semi-final against York right there, I think.
Yeah, absolutely, and he can be proud of his players this season. I've met Danny Cowley, and he'll be determined to see it through now. Get the club back into the Football League where they belong, and hopefully another trip to Wembley. And that's what this team deserves this season.
Nearly 9,000 fans who've made this pilgrimage to London and enjoyed it, giving them a rousing reception, not just for today and being here today, but for an absolutely fantastic run. A non-league club making the quarter-finals of the FA Cup for the first time in over 100 years.
It's unheard of, isn't it?
But that's what they did, and those fans are saying thank you to those players, and there are battles still to be won for Lincoln City. There's the final scoreline today. Arsenal 5, Lincoln City. Danny Cowley is talking now to Natalie Quirk, our sideline reporter.
The FA Cup fairy tale story this season. You've made history. You must stand here feeling very proud.
Oh, I think so. You know, we found it tough second half. We were playing against world-class players, and when they scored on the edge of half-time, then it's always going to be difficult because they got confident from there on in. They possessed the ball so well, and you can't help but get negative, and we ended up getting dragged around and getting hurt in wide areas. They kept getting overloads, and it was really tough, but listen, we're the first non-league team in over 100 years to get to the last 8 of the FA Cup, so we'll never be happy when we lose, but I think at some stage we need to be proud of what we've done.
You came here with a clear game plan, and you held them out for 46 minutes. Did you go into the break feeling unlucky to be 1-0 down?
I don't know if we felt unlucky to go down, 1-0 down. We were disappointed to concede the goal we did because we got a little bit passive in the 12-yard box. We know all the goals are scored in that area, and we just needed to be a bit more aggressive in the moment. But listen, this is not the time for criticism. I think this is the time for us to be able to reflect on what we've done in the FA Cup, because it's been a brilliant journey, and the key for us now is to learn from this. We played against world-class players today, and we must learn from this experience and come away better footballers and better people as a result.
I'm sure there have been plenty new fans that have joined the journey along the way. It's a fantastic experience that you've had. What can you and the team take in from this experience into your